All right, so we have Mike's KRX here. I haven't really messed around with many of these. I've looked over these cars a ton, and personally I think they have one of the best built quality-wise chassis out of all the cars in the industry. Unfortunately, they're just underpowered for what we do with these cars. So if you're gonna rock crawl these things, go do desert stuff, I mean, this is probably like the best car out there, hands down. Crazy, but they work really well. The chassis on these things are stout. So anyways, as you saw at the beginning of the video, we did some baseline runs. The car was bone stock, as far as I'm aware. The car was bone stock. Car made like 83, 84-ish horsepower. Jordan just finished up the new Trinity Full Exhaust system on this thing. It looks really good. Haven't started it up, haven't heard it yet, but let's take a look at that. So we have the Trinity Stage 5 Full Exhaust on this KRX. This is a new product they have out. They had the slip on for a little bit, now they have the full system. We have the quiet core out of this car. The car was never unstrapped from the dyno, and it is the same day and about the same temperature outside. We're gonna do the same back-to-back runs, take the best runs out of all 6 that we'll have now, and show you the comparisons of stock with the Trinity system on. So get the car fired up, get it warmed up, get the exhaust broken in a little bit, and then we'll let's see what it makes. Okay, so we took some guesses. I said it's gonna pick up 5 peak horsepower. Jordan says 4. Comment below what you think before we do some pulls. Let us know what you think it's gonna pick up on horsepower. All we did was add an exhaust, car's bone stock. Well, we hope for a little bit more power. Looks like we picked up about 2 to 3 horsepower in the mid-range. Pretty good chunk there, as you can see in the graph, and it pretty much follows the 1, 2, 3 horsepower throughout the whole graph. We're hoping for a little bit more. We did more than 3 runs just to see if there was any variance as far as heat in the car, belt, trans, anything like that, and it didn't really change much. I was hoping the ECU would maybe adjust a little bit. Nothing really seemed to change much, so kind of is what it is. NA cars are hard to pick up power on. I mean, I've done clutching and exhaust and tunes on NA 1000, razor cars, and picked up 8, 10 wheel horsepower only. And it's a lot of money for minimal games. They're not turbo cars, unfortunately. So it is very loud, I will tell you that. It does sound pretty good, but it's probably the loudest car I've had on the dyno. And I've had straight pipe turbo cars on here, so put that in perspective. Fitment on this system is very good. It's much lighter than stock. It looks a heck of a lot better than stock, and obviously sounds a lot better too. So that's gonna finish up this car. So Mike rates the stage 3 file at about 155 to 160 at the tires, and I made 162 on our dyno, which is pretty healthy. So I think the customer's gonna be pretty pumped about it. I think he's gonna have a good time with the car. It's definitely a nice little bump in power. I just wanted to close this out, give you guys a little bit more detail on this since kind of left you guys hanging in the video. Anyways, as always, thank you guys for liking and subscribing. You guys have been commenting, doing everything, and it's just been amazing to see the growth of the channel so quickly. So I appreciate all of you for watching and subscribing and being a part of this. I really enjoy doing this stuff, and to see you guys enjoying it as much as I do makes it all worth it for me. So see you guys on the next one.